God damn, it's cold and windy, rainy. Man, you know what? I was just watching Oil Man, Savvy Guy video, and it's really depressing, bro. I mean, it literally just has you drained at the end of the day, man. He wants you to bring out the violins and have a pity party. Like, bruh, that's not gonna do anything. All you doing is coping, man. You're coping. Just like some of these guys in China that can't get a girlfriend or get a wife or whatever because the women's demands are too high. And they say, you know what? I don't need a wife. I got a lot of money saved because I don't have a wife. It's too much to ask for. All these standards that these women are having. I'm fine by myself playing video games. I'm good by myself. I don't need no woman. So that's what some of these dudes in China are like saying. I be watching some of these leftover women videos, and they talk about the leftover men, the undesirable men, how they're gonna spend a life by themselves without a woman. You know, some dudes won't be able to get a girlfriend or get married. Wow, that's bad. That's how like competition has gotten nowadays, man. Competition has gotten very, very goddamn, competitive, okay? It has gotten very competitive, and you have to compete. Or it's either that, or you're gonna have a life of solitude, bro. You got no choice. You're backed into a corner, and you gotta fight. You gotta fight. Just like Rocky Balboa said in Rocky IV, you know, I gotta fight. I gotta fight, Adrian. I gotta fight. You see what I'm saying? So you got these guys out here, they lacking in all areas. They lacking in the money department, they're lacking in looks, they're lacking in height. You can't lack in all areas, bro. That is a death sentence within itself, bro. That's a life sentence within itself. Some guys talk about, well, you know what? If you go out and get a bunch of money, you're gonna attract a bunch of gold diggers, and they're just gonna want you for your money. They're just gonna want you, just for your bread. I'm like, well, what's worse? Being by yourself for the rest of your life until you die, or having a bunch of gold diggers around you that's really pretty and give you some sunshine, coochie every now and then. Okay, like which one's worse? I would take the rich man route, man. I wouldn't take the life of solitude, bro. Like being by myself throughout my whole entire life. Like some of you guys who are below average looking. You can't lack in all areas. Same thing with Savvy Guy. He below average looking. The guy's like a 4. Okay? So he's not popular with the females. So he has to find a way to get that bag, or they're not gonna fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? He making videos talking about I was born to lose. And I was born to lose. He telling himself that he's born to lose, bro. That's funny as hell. Talking about I was born to lose. Get out of here, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Bruh, get the fuck out of here. Talking about you born to lose. What the hell? Why are you telling yourself that you was born to lose, bruh? You lacking in all areas. Because you want to lack. You don't want to go out there and get that paper. You lazy, bruh. Yeah, I ain't getting no pizza this morning, man. I'm fasting. I had pizza yesterday morning. I'm fasting today. I'm supposed to be working out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm gonna work out later though. You feel what I'm saying, bro? Like, come on, man. Stop wasting time. You're being punished for wasting time, bro. Get out there and get that bag. Become a sugar daddy, a beta male provider. At least you be having some options in your life, and they'll be very good options too. They won't be just some regular, some regular female that's average looking. You will have good options. You will have 7, 8, 9s, and 10s. Look at Puggy Man from Fresh and Fit, bro. This nigga was doomed the moment he stepped out of the coochie. He was doomed right away. But guess what? He got his hands on some money and status, bro. That's what you do if you're a sub-5 guy. You gotta get your money on. It don't matter how long it takes. Keep pushing forward until you cross the finish line. That's it. You feel what I'm saying? Do what you gotta do, man. Stop playing around. A lot of guys, they like to play with time and shit. And as we get older, whatever looks you got, they decrease. Man, I'm not the pretty dude I used to be, man. I'm only attracting sub-5 women nowadays. I saw today, man, like, what females in my lane, which females smiled at me, which ones act like I didn't exist. And the girl with the big booties, they're not checking for me at all. I can't. That's my struggle, man. My struggle is women with big asses. You feel what I'm saying? And they not looking my way. Not even one. You know what I'm saying? That's my struggle. You know? You struggle because you choose to struggle, bruh. Man, as long as Savvy Guy been on this fucking internet crying and complaining, he could have become an actor within that time. He don't have the passion for acting. You better get the passion for acting. Cause that brings in a lot of money. Matter of fact, he could have played in a movie. You know what I'm saying? But he don't have the confidence or the self discipline to do that. Cause you got to be disciplined with your acting. You know what I'm saying? And motherfuckers don't want to have the discipline, man. You know, you're in your situation ain't gonna look good for the remainder of your life, bro. But look at me, bro. I've been frustrated for years.
Wait.
And I know I'm lacking in youth, man. I'm getting older. See, I'm lacking in youth and height. I'm 5'9", 5'10", bro. I'm not very tall. So that kept me from getting a lot of females in my life. Just my height alone. I'm not over 6 foot. I'm kind of close, but I'm not there. I'm like 3 inches below, bro. If I would have been 6 foot, I would have had a lot more women in my life, bro. But I'm 5'9". You see what I'm saying? So a lot of women are not going to be checking for me. You know, women like height and shit. And that's something I struggled with throughout my whole entire life was my height. And I know that I got to get that bag in order to get the women that I want, or it's not going to happen, bro. You see what I'm saying? It's not going to happen, you know. Get the bag at all costs. That's all I got to say, man. That's all. You'll get 8, 9s, and 10s once you get that bag, bro. And you know the one thing that Savvy Guy said in one of his videos, he was saying, "Man, I'm gonna get a hooker and pay her to fuck me, pay her to have sex with me." I'm like, damn, he just said it the magic words, bro. You gotta get that bag at all costs, man. What the hell? You lacking in all areas, man. Your finances ain't together. Your looks are definitely not together. And your youth is going away. Savvy Guy around 30, bro. His youth is slipping away from him. You know what I'm saying? He spent his whole entire life crying and complaining, making video after video, talking about a bunch of nonsense that's not going to help him. I don't see how that's going to help him. I mean, do you see how that's going to help him? They're complaining about it. Nah, man, you got to get out here and compete, bro. You got to compete. Some men are too lazy to compete. They don't want to compete. They'd rather be by themselves, right? So that laziness, man, is going to cost you, bro. It's going to cost you. If you want things to go your way, you have to change. You don't want to change, well, you ain't gonna get things to go your way, bro. Change is something that you have to do when something is not going your way, or when something is not right? When something is like, something is hella repetitive and you don't like what's happening, and you don't like the way it's going. Well, if you don't like the way it's going, you gotta change. I've been changed, bro. I've been after the bag. For the last 4 years, I've been after the bag. I don't care how long it takes. I'm going to get the bag, and I'm going to fucking live. Matter of fact, it's almost been 5 years now, coming up on, when did the pandemic start? The pandemic started around April 2020. April 2020. So it'll be 5 years in April coming up right now, you know, for me chasing the bag. But I know that it takes time and possibly years to achieve such a thing. You know what I'm saying? But I'm fine with that. Just don't give me the life sentence, bro. But I'm struggling with only women who are 3s and 4s. Sub 5 females. Struggling with them. Because the women who are average, they ain't checking my way either nowadays. I noticed that. There was an average big booty woman that just walked in the Starbucks. She acted like I wasn't even there. She walked right past. I'm like, God damn, but she had a fat ass on her. She had an average face. She wasn't very beautiful, but she had a, woo. She was young and she had a fat ass. I'm like, God damn, look at that fat ass. She was around in her 20s and shit. Looked like early 20s, man. Straight up just ignored me like I didn't exist. So, my thing is, man, I don't want to lack in all areas. My youth is slipping away. I'm getting old. So I gotta compensate for something. Or compensate. I gotta compensate for something. You feel me? I gotta compensate for something. My age. When young females look at me, they see me. I'm like in my mid to early 40s or whatever. They see me. I'm an older guy. They're not stupid. Like the youngest I look shaved is like 35. They think I'm in my 30s. Still, that's old to them. She's 22, 23 years old. A man that's 35, that's old. You gotta have bread, bro. Look. I'm not in the same boat as an incel. But I can relate to some of your struggle. You see what I'm saying? I struggle getting young women with big butts. That's my struggle. A lot of you guys struggle is that you can't get anything at all. Or you just a guy that wants the same thing I do. You don't want your face match. You want her. The girl with the big butt. You know what I'm saying? So you go out and you make yourself better, make yourself valuable so you can attract them. And all that shit takes time, man. I keep telling you guys this, man. Be okay with it being like 2 or 3 years of you hustling. At the max, 5 years. It should take you about 5 years to complete your objective. It shouldn't take you 10 years. It should take, if you hustle hard for 5 years, you'll come out of that shit, bro. If you lacking in all areas, man, that's a death sentence. That's a life sentence. That's like the judge throwing the book at you. I sentence you to life in the open. It won't be life behind bars. It'll be life behind, behind the clouds in the open. I sentence you to a life without women with no possibility of parole. You know what I'm saying? And your bag is the only hope for some of you guys who are below average looking, yo, the bag is your only hope, bro. You gotta go after that. I don't give a fuck, nigga. You better. Some guy, what's his name? I can't think of his name, but he comes to my channel every now and then. I think his name was the knowledge seeker or whatever. And he just came by my channel and left a comment the other day. And I want to say that, yeah, I guess, I mean, he left a comment saying that he found my videos, shit. He found my videos motivational. I'm like, yeah, you better get motivated, or it's gonna be another 40 years by yourself. Damn, 40 years by yourself, bro? Shit. Damn. I guess he's 44 or something like that, around my age. And he said he's always been below average looking because of maybe his slanted eyes and his very dark skin and shit like that. And he's been sub-5 his whole entire life. And, bro, whatever you're doing right now, you gotta change that shit, bro. You're 44, you've been struggling your whole entire life. You gotta go after that bag. It's gonna be hard to change at 44, but you gotta look at it like this. If you don't change, it's gonna be another 44 years by yourself, and then you're gonna die by yourself. Instead of die living good, man, you wanna die living good like Scarface. Living lavish all the way to the end, man. You feel me? Living life all the way to the end, because your life you do have an ending, man. You ain't living forever. Eventually, you're gonna have a date with death, and that date with death is gonna show up one day. One day, the Grim Reaper gonna show up, bro. It's gonna be time to go, and you ain't coming back after this. There's no coming back after death, bro. So do everything while you're alive now. Get things ready. Get things ready for your older age too. You want to have the bag for your older age, so that way when you get to be 60 or 70, man, you won't be struggling still, man. They got niggas out here living in cars at 60, struggling, starving. Tall Michael Jordan nasal centerfold motherfucker. Nigga living in his car starving. Why? Because he made bad decisions when he was young, bro. Yeah, he could bust that pussy, but he can't bust that bag though. See, the dude had a son, and I can see why he hasn't made it. You feel what I'm saying? It's fucking cold. You see what I'm saying? You gotta make that money, man. You gotta make that money. You know, it's a terrible, I mean, bro. Life sucks, bro. And because of other men, bro, like, you gotta compete. It's not because of just competing just for the sake of it. It's because many men are like naturally competitive. Or I should say naturally competitive. You see it in sports. You see it in the movies. People competing for a Grammy, Oscar awards and stuff like that. Even in movies with actors, they're competing for them awards and shit, man. For the best actor in Scarface, or the best actor in I Am Legend, the best actor in the Denzel Washington, what's that movie? Training Day. Denzel got an award for Training Day, man. That was a real good skit. He's like, all right, all right, you motherfuckers. You think you can do this shit? Jay, you think you can do this shit? You motherfucker will be playing basketball in Pelican Bay when I'm finished with you. Shoe program, nigga. 23-hour lockdown. I'm the man in this piece. King Kong ain't got shit on me. That's right. Walk away. You got an award for that shit, bro. Jay. I'm telling you, bro. It's like we compete for everything, bro. So you got to get your head in the game and know you can knock these motherfucking Chaz and Tyrone's out of the motherfucking water, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Because I'm knocking some Chaz and Tyrone's out the motherfucking box, man. You see what I'm saying? Eventually, I'm gonna get old, man. These looks, man, it ain't getting better. I mean, I'm losing my double chin because I've been working out, but I never had a double chin when I was younger, man. It's because of age, man. I'm 44. That reminds me, I'm gonna work out until that shit is gone, man. You know, women see that, younger women see that double chin on me, man. I mean, it's a damper on my looks, but I can still attract them, even with a double chin. I can still attract them. You know what I'm saying? Because I can meet a female that got a double chin herself. You see what I'm saying? So, and I seen some females with double chins, and I still would have sex with them. You know what I'm saying? But the double chin gotta go. You know what I'm saying? But my youth is slipping. I'm heading toward 50, bro. God damn, I'm getting old. I do not like aging myself. But we got to get the money to keep ourselves competitive, man. See, then I got something to compensate for all of that. Am I saying compensate or compensate? Compensate. Compensate. When you lock into some areas, but you got money to make up for it. You see what I'm saying? Don't be that guy, bro, where you lock it in all areas. Money, looks, height, status. You know what I'm saying? You're lacking in all of those areas. Don't be that guy, bro. I swear. Or you are doomed to a life of solitude, man. By yourself. Don't be in this lifetime by yourself. I'm talking about you below average looking dudes, man. Don't spend all 80 years by yourself. Get the bread, man. Go out there and do something. Become an actor. Get into the music industry, bro. Women love music and shit. You saw Neo. Neo is sub 5, bro. They talk about his looks bad. But that nigga could sing and dance, though. He make money and he's making music in the past that make the fucking panties fall down off these females, bro. You know what I'm saying? And they was talking about how, he couldn't do music. He was too ugly to do music. The females wasn't gonna be digging him. But nah, man, his music was hot, bro. Damn, his looks, the music was hot. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't lacking in all areas, bro. That's what I'm trying to make my point, man. It's like when you at, damn, this motherfucker right here. When you are at your worst, you feel me?
Wait.
You have to be at your best. You know what I'm saying? When you at your worst, you can't afford to be lazy or not do anything with your life. You can't afford not to get that bag. That bag should be on your mind 100% every single day, bro. And then pick a field and get good at it, man. Entertainment, bro. That's why you see basketball players and football players get into basketball, man. Get into sports or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's why you see men get into sports, because they know that they're going to make that bag and it's going to attract a lot of women. And I see a lot of like ugly NBA players, sub-5 NBA players, sub-5 football players. So I can see why they got into that. And the women weren't going to fuck with them if they didn't go out there and bust that ass. No homo. The women weren't going to fuck with them if they didn't go out and bust their ass and make them millions. Discipline, bruh. You guys don't got no excuse. You don't got women in your life. I had an excuse coming up. I was chasing women in my 20s, bro. And my early 30s. You know what I'm saying? Just chase. Well, I ain't chasing no more. I'm chasing this bag. You guys have a good day, man. Get that paper. Stay up. I'm out.